This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has issued federal law by Decree No. 5 of 2012, combating cyber crimes. Emirates news agency WAM stated that the law protects materials published on the internet. That's including information or details related to credit cards, bank accounts, or any other payment instruments. Under the law, anyone convicted of using IT or electronic means to forge credit cards or ID cards will be sentenced to a jail term. The law also penalises with a jail term anyone who is convicted of stimulating a male or female to commit adultery or prostitution via the internet. According to a local report, the law covers almost all crimes in the Penal Code and other UAE laws. If the crime is committed through the use of the internet or any other high-tech means, and further toughens the penalties as stated by the laws. General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, the Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces and Chairman of the Executive Council, has issued a resolution to cap rent increases in Abu Dhabi at 5% annually, as well as extend tenancy contracts stipulated in the rent law to November the 9th, 2013. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the new resolution will enhance social stability of tenants in Abu Dhabi, as it ensures they can remain in their residences until the 9th of November 2013. The resolution also enables landlords and tenants to know the amount of any increase in advance, thereby protecting tenants against any sudden rise in rents. Fire safety regulations are a high priority for all residents in the country, and experts say it begins at the design level of any project. 3 out of 4 fire deaths are due to smoke inhalation. Experts at the Safety Design in Buildings event say smoke containment is just as critical as controlling fires when it comes to saving lives. From embedded cables to interior and exterior cladding, windows and doors, everything is a potential fire risk. Ensuring fire safety of a building is a process that begins at the design stage, followed by proper execution and maintenance. Companies such as Glass LLC say that while they have products that comply with international standards, they hope to see more stringent laws.
Based on the requirements, on the design standards, on the safety standard put by the government and by the municipality and by all the regulations, the codes and everything, it's there. We would like to see that stringent specification on the glass performance being added to ensure lower air conditioning requirement, which means lower CO2 emissions. That's what we've been asking for the past 4, 5, 7 years, and we're still pushing for it. Now, there have been some work done, but we would definitely need more.
With some of the fire exit hardware that we've seen used here in the UAE on past projects, there has been locking devices that do not meet the requirements of NFPA. Most importantly are the magnetic locking devices that require the use of a special knowledge identifying where a push button can be located prior to evacuating. Such devices are no longer allowed in the UAE Fire and Life Safety Code of Practice, largely due to the omission of a motion sensor installed on the exiting side of the door that would automatically unlock the door upon an occupant approaching. And this is basically to ensure that exits are always available and will not be locked when an occupant is proceeding to an exit in case of a fire.
The 3-city conference, which will also be held in Abu Dhabi and Doha, aims to raise more awareness and education about everyone's role in fire safety across the region. Organised by the Glass and Glazing Federation, experts discuss the challenges and best practices in the UAE and the GCC.
It's created the beginnings of a very good code, which came out in July of 2011, and now it needs to build on that. I mean, one of the things that we've seen in today's seminar is that I think we've kind of had the words "a very good start" mentioned, but I now think we need to build on that.
The Road and Transport Authority announced that 2 stations on the Metro's Red Line will be renamed after 2 of Dubai's biggest brand names. The Jebel Ali Industrial Station, which is the 2nd station from Jebel Ali and is yet to open to the public, will be named Danube Station. Bergman will have the naming rights of the Khalid bin Al Walid Station, which is served by both the Red and Green lines and is one of the busiest on the network. According to reports, the names will be officially inaugurated along with the Danube Station on the 12th of the 12th, 2012. And Dubai Customs have foiled a bid to smuggle 133 capsules of heroin weighing more than 1 kilogram into the country. Ali Al-Makawi, the Director of Airports Operations Department at Dubai Customs, said that customs inspectors suspected a passenger who, after arriving at the Dubai International Airport, Terminal 2, was noted to behave and move in a state of confusion and hesitation. The drugs were found to be concealed inside the traveller, who was coming in from Asia. Accounting for 1.4 million of the UAE's population, the Indian community is celebrating Diwali today by draping their homes and businesses with lights and decorated candles. Indian expats across the Emirates were kept busy over the past week, preparing traditional dishes, sweets and purchasing gifts for their loved ones for the auspicious day. To mark the festivities, Lampsey Plaza created a traditional themed souk labelled as the Festive Bazaar, which sold a variety of traditional Diwali ornaments such as diyas, candles and decorations, among other traditional items. In addition to this, Indian music, classical singing and dancing shows provided further entertainment for the mall visitors. Concluding today, the bazaar attracted some last-minute shoppers.
I have a lot of Indian friends and we do celebrate Diwali. Our neighborhood is full of Diwali lights and there are diyas all over. And I've put up a stall as well for jewelry and I'm celebrating in the Diwali bazaar. As all our Indian friends here, there's no difference between Pakistanis and Indians. We all celebrate Diwali, Holi, and my friends celebrate Eid as well. So we are all together.
This is our traditional from the long time and we are from many years, as you know. As the Indian traditional festival, Diwali, where's the lighting, we do the lighting, we do the prayer, pujas, and call Indian puja. Okay, we do that way. Another way, we are going to meet the people, like relatives and friends, invite them on your house.
2 days before Diwali is called Dhanteras. That's when people buy gold or any metal or something for the house, but metal. Even people who are working, they pray for their machinery and they, even the tailors, everybody prays. That's like you welcome wealth. And that is 2 days before Diwali. During Diwali, yes, lots and lots of sweets, like in Eid here or Christmas or whatever. You visit people, make sweets, buy clothes for the family and just have fun.
And finally this evening, industry insiders at last night's Fifi Awards, or more commonly known as the Fragrance Oscars, stated that there are significant differences between the Western and Eastern markets, adding that competition isn't a concern. The ceremony, now running for the 3rd consecutive year, is divided into 2 categories, international and Arabic, and boasts 15 different titles. The chairman of the Fragrance Foundation Arabia, Shahzad Haider, stated that the winners were not honoured for their sales, but rather for the quality, packaging and what they offer consumers. With a jury panel of 9 members, the voting was also open to the community as their opinions define the current and future trends of male and female perfumes.
What we have done, that we have divided the entire awards categories into 2. One is Arabic and one is international, because we see the potential of the both equally very, very well balanced, especially with a retail-driven market. And then we have around 8 awards be chosen by the selected jury, which is the experts, and we have 6 awards chosen by the online voting, which is consumers. So I think we got the balance in both ways. Arabic, international, specialist, jury, so I think we have the best balance now.
Winners of the night, Swiss Arabian Perfumes and Ralph Lauren, stated that global brands are now capitalising on the Gulf region's preferences and incorporating stronger ingredients such as agarwood, saffron and rose, creating unique mixes which last throughout the day.
If you ask our customers, they'll tell you it's the juice, always the fragrance itself. Sure, packaging is a lot of people buy for the first time. They look at the packaging. What keeps them coming back is, again, the fragrances. We have items like Kashka, which won last year, really unique kind of fragrances. As you know, we do a lot of Oriental fragrances, Arabian fragrances, and that's a different category altogether.
Normally, this region, if I have to say, not only UAE, like the Gulf region, they're more into heavy fragrances that last very long, that give strong impact when you put them at the beginning. So they're not into fresh or light fragrances that are very, very popular in the States. So that's why the global brands are getting closer and closer to this region by creating a more localized perfume with a stronger impact, with a long-lasting fragrance.
And up next, we'll have the day's business news, so stay with us.